English with Billy Bud. Subject-verb agreement. Hey, what is subject-verb agreement? Well, it's one of the first things you learn in the English language. It's really when we compare a verb and a noun or a pronoun and make sure that we refer to that subject with the correct verb. So, an example might be, my friend is Japanese. My friend, one person, he is, she is, it is, right? Or, my friends are Japanese. My friends are Japanese. When we have plural, more than one, we use are, right? They are, we are, you are. Now, you, remember, can be used for one or many, right? Remember that in English we have exceptions to rules, and then we have general rules, right, to help us with. So, in this lesson today, I'm going to talk a little bit about the advanced situations or cases when we use subject-verb agreement, and sometimes these are a little confusing. Here I have a few examples with everybody, somebody, everyone, etc. Yes, indefinite pronouns. These subjects are all singular. Everyone has problems, not have, has. And it's just the way that we build this grammar with these pronouns, right? Hey, everyone has problems. Now here's another example. I don't know if anybody is. Everyone, anybody, we use these as singular, right? I don't know if anybody is in the office right now. Hey, how do you react if someone gives you a compliment? Someone gives, again, singular. Nobody likes the new English teacher. So, nobody likes, you see? In this case, again, singular, right? Time for a short. What's a short? A grammar fact. What's a verb? A verb is a state, action, or feeling. Here are some other singular subjects, even though they're talking about a group of people. Remember, there are differences often between American and British English. For this exercise, I'm using American English. Here's an example. My family is visiting me for the holidays. My family, it's a group, isn't it? That group is. My family is. The basketball team has a new coach. So we're talking about lots of people, but one group, right? So the basketball team has. What about police? Well, police is plural. However, sometimes we might use it as singular. The police are investigating the murder. Police have arrested 3 subjects. To talk about an individual member of the police, we can say policeman or policewoman. So, or sometimes we use the gender neutral term police officer. Some examples with people, children, men, women, mice, feet. These words are all irregular plural nouns. In other words, nouns that we simply don't add an S to make them plural because they're spelled differently, and they take the plural form of the verb. Our children are very well behaved. Why? Because it's a plural, right? The people like the new president. Men don't usually enjoy shopping for clothes. Men don't. They don't. My feet are cold. They are cold, you see. So, again, this is all about subject-verb agreement where we take a singular or plural and add a verb to that. Try to figure out exactly which one is correct. How do we form that? Time for a short. What's a short? A grammar fact. What is passive voice? Passive voice is used when the focus is on the object. Here are some more examples with both of, a few of, many, and several. These words always take the plural form of the verb. Both of my brothers are older than me. A few of these products have defects. They have defects, right? So, hey, many of the houses in this neighborhood don't have garages. Many. Several of the students aren't going to pass. Several, more than one, right? These words that are used sometimes are a little confusing for students. What about the expressions or words half of, a third of, 40%, some, most? These words can be singular or plural depending on what follows them. So here's an example. Half of the students are from another country. Half of the class is from another country. You have to learn these expressions by heart, by the way. These are not easy to learn for sure. Some of these facts are incorrect. Some of this information is incorrect. So information is uncountable. That's why we're using is, right? So some of these facts are facts. Facts are countable. 40% of the people don't support the new law. 40% of the country doesn't support the new law. In this context, country is also uncountable. These are all examples with present simple. There are many more examples and rules to follow when you use other tenses, etc. So this is a very complicated subject. What you're really looking for here is advanced subject-verb agreement. Just remember that if it's singular, most of the time it's going to follow a general rule. Sometimes there are exceptions, so we have to take a serious look at the different parts of English, how it's used with either singular or plural. Have fun with English.
Bill, time for dinner.
Yes, dear.
Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel.